Good morning, good morning, good morning to all of my sons and partners across the world. This is Bishop Allen. It is today here. It is Thursday, February the 20th, and it's about 11 a.m. on Thursday morning. I just wanted to do this recording for many of you who have not um, had an opportunity to update you, and I apologize on what's going on with Greater Hope Worldwide Missions. So let me say this. Um, Over the last 2 years, as a mission team, we have been exploring opportunities to partner with various countries and communities and ministries throughout Africa and in Asia. And we've met with, excuse me, forgive me, I'm just getting over the flu. And so I've had an opportunity to visit with many of you in person and many of you that we've just been developing or had developed a relationship online with regards to partnering in some capacity or another. And here's what I've discovered over the years is that in many of the communities and countries, we had difficulty as a mission group. We had difficulty in establishing a bona fide partnership slash relationship for two reasons. One is some of your country governments, their regulations and their politics make it difficult to solidify a good relationship. And some of you, as I will talk to one on one, some of you we will work around it one way. Well, all of you we will work around it one way or another. But I have to be honest and transparent and say that the biggest problem we've had in solidifying good partnerships throughout the world is church leaders. Church leaders not being in line with the vision of Greater Hope Worldwide Mission, and respectfully, many that I've talked to, and maybe even some of you, you've had your own vision for ministry, and that's fine. But we have developed a template and in how we want to do ministry, and we find that myself and our board, we agree that it's easier for us to create a template vision rather than try to establish a new and different vision in every country and on every continent. So this is where we are, and I hope this is encouraging to those of you who watch. Our number one objective as a mission team is to, of course, it is to spread the gospel, and through discipleship and through biblical teaching. So those who engage with us, we expect that you as leaders and overseers and pastors, that you appreciate the original mission that is given in Matthew 28, and that is for us to be diligent about discipling, improving how we do ministry in an effort to improve the life and the community around the church, and the lifestyle of each member and their families, as well as the community in which they live. That being said, our second objective is to make these communities in which our churches thrive and live, make them self-sufficient economically. And so what we have endeavored to do is to set out to build what we call planned communities. Planned communities is where we want to have an enterprise in which our church members and church families can derive a income and revenue for themselves and their families. We also want to build schools, Christian schools. We want to also build medical centers, computer data centers, and ultimately affordable housing. That is our vision. Now, depending on each country and government and some in the community in which our churches are living and located, the enterprise may be a little different. But our staple enterprise, our number one enterprise, will be agriculture. We find that the Bible has supported it from Genesis all the way until we meet Jesus again, that it was God's intent to provide his church with land, that they might be able to live off of the land. And that is our focus. We have chosen, based on the government and business friendly political and governmental environment of Uganda, and we find that it was easier for us to start our first project there. Like I said, the atmosphere politically and economically has made it pretty easy for us to do what we need to do. Secondly, with regards to Uganda, agriculturally, Uganda is a very fertile land base. So we have started our first vision project there. We have, as of Sunday, it's that February the 16th, I'm proud to say, we purchased our first farm, 2.5 acre farm with 5 different crops. And we are excited about that. And we're going to begin seed and harvest and begin to put together a viable farming and agricultural plan for that community and our churches. So I'm excited about that. We have an overseer there, and we have 10 branches in the Cheptui area. Bulambuli is the district. I think that's eastern Uganda. Forgive me if I'm wrong. But anyway, and what we want to do is, and I'm going to put together a video of that whole project for all of you to see. Excuse me a second. For all of you to see, because we want to duplicate this or something similar depending on the type of enterprise. Farming is not going to work in every community, but we're going to try. That's going to be our first option to see if we can purchase land for farming purposes. So my time has been over the last 6 months. My time has been spent in developing this project and this template. Where we're going to move next is Kenya. Right now we have an overseer elect, 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 meaning that we have not solidified our registration there, and there's a lead pastor in, I believe there are 5 churches that we are networking with, or will network with, and we're going to begin a project in Kenya next. And what I think we're going to do with Kenya is we're going to make Kenya a distribution and transportation center for distributing consumer goods and transporting agricultural products throughout the eastern region of Africa. That's what I am foreseeing right now. So Kenya will be next. We're excited about that. And then Tanzania or Tanzania, depends on your accent. We're going to marry those 2 countries together, Kenya and Tanzania. We'll marry those 2 countries together. Excuse me, gentlemen. Next, we have Malawi. Malawi, same thing. We have a pastor, overseer / elect. We have not solidified the registration process there. We're going to move towards them next, and I think we have, like I said, a lead pastor in, I think, 5 or 6 churches there. And farming is going to be same thing. Farming is going to be our priority. However, I think what we're probably going to do, because the land base is different, and it may be a high concentration of animal husbandry, goats and cattle and pigs and chickens. But we are still in talks with regards to how we want to proceed there. Now, I'll be coming to, of course, other countries in Africa. Ghana, we're a little bit away from you. We want to try to figure out, and man of God, Prophet Asante, my son, be thinking about enterprise. Farming is not something that I foresee there, but we will be in discussion about how we can develop an enterprise in Ghana. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody in Africa. There's Asia, the Philippines. We are looking to do. We have a church plant there, a church that we built from the ground up, and we also have an outreach ministry in Manila. And what we're looking to do in Manila is the enterprise there will not be farming. The enterprise there will be marketing, telemarketing. We're going to set up telemarketing centers and employ local people there, setting up call centers for them, and they have the infrastructure to do it. I've done it in another business, and we're going to be, that's our vision regarding enterprise there. Pakistan, and then India, it's going to be the same thing. We're looking for telemarketing centers for our Christian families there. Thailand. Now, Thailand is as far as farming goes, I'm going to move into Thailand probably here shortly, because I want to explore farming there: pineapples, bananas, cassava, and aloe vera. We want to do farming there, and we're proud that there is two things. There is a Christian community there, and there is what I want to say, a lot of outreach opportunity with regards to evangelism, a lot of unchurched and non-religious people in the rural areas, and we want to introduce them Christ as we are introducing them to self-sufficient enterprise. So I know I've probably missed some countries, but I just want to let you know that what we're doing is putting together, I've hired a videographer. He's going to put together a video that regarding Uganda, because I want all of you to see from A to Z what our implementation process will be for ministry and business. So that's forthcoming. I'm very proud of what we have accomplished in Uganda over the last 6 months. And so I want to share it with you, because that's pretty much how we're going to move going forward with all of our network countries. So I thank you all for your patience. I thank all of you who are, excuse me, who also are considering being a part of Greater Hope Worldwide missions. We have a board that we have to be responsible to, and so there was a lot of things that we have to set in order after our first mission trips into various countries. We had to come back to the drawing board and really draw up a better plan, strategic plan, and objectives for establishing ministry and establishing what we call planned communities. So I hope this helps. I will do these videos more often to keep all of you up to date as to what is going on. Everyone should have my WhatsApp number, so you all should be able to keep in touch. And also don't forget to watch the ministry online, because we want you all to be clear about what we preach and what we teach. All right. Grateful for all of you. All of you are a gift, not just to myself, but to the kingdom, and look forward to developing God's kingdom and making God's kingdom believers prosperous. God bless you.